everybody, welcome back to another episode of American Farmer with your host, Raznak. Today I got a special treat for you. We're going to be leaving the frozen tundra of central Nebraska, south central, east central, that just depends on who you talk to. Anywho, we're getting out of Wacoville here, folks, and we're going to head west to the sunny, dry state of Nevada, because we're going to a farm show. Also going to take me a little vacation, stop by Vegas, see the sights, do a little gambling, but also be there for some work, get some equipment, take a look at some stuff, go to a couple conferences, and we'll be heading through Vegas to Reno, just north of Reno, there in Washoe County, Nevada. Got a nice farm show going there. Beautiful area. We're going to head south of town to York. We're going to run down to York. I'm going to pick up a rental car there in York and get on the road. Take some shots from the road. Make a kind of a fun road trip video. And get to the show. Still ain't plowed here south of town, have they? It's just been snowing. They'll snow and they'll clear and it'll snow. Just can't get rid of this stuff right now. Again, like I said, I'll put together some footage of the road trip, and we'll definitely have a good time. At least I will. I'm afraid these poor folks here in Nebraska are gonna freeze to death. I asked Dad if he wanted to go. He said no, brother, no. So I'm doing this all by myself. But next time I see you, be on the road. Take some sights and sounds and pictures from driving across America. Alrighty. See you then. Well, we've been driving pretty much most of the day. It's getting kind of late. I'm stopping to get some fuel. Then I'm going to run over and grab a motel room. Stay the night there. The drive from Waco to Reno is about 20 hours, give or take. That's a straight shot. We're going to try to do it as quick as we can, but safe. So it'll probably be on the third day before we get there. I don't get in too much of a hurry. Definitely going to take my time, head that way. I'll tell you what. We're in our little Toyota Corolla rental we got here. There's a motel right there, so got gas fueled up. Shot. Pull into the motel and then grab a nap. So that's my plan. And I see something interesting, I'll definitely take a photo. That Greyhound has that whole thing blocked. I'll squeeze through it somehow. Alright. Yeah. Talk to this Greyhound driver. I can't even get in there to the motel. Silly driver. Alright. Well, we'll get a room, get some rest, and get caught up with you here just a little bit. Alright. Talk to you tomorrow. Well, folks, it's day 2, and we find ourselves in the great state of Utah. Just here on I-80. Just getting outside of Salt Lake City. Just been trugging along here, seeing the sights of Utah. Slow up here. So we got an accident here. Yeah. These things happen. Accident or somebody got pulled over by 2 police officers. All right. Yeah, I've been just chugging along, putting on miles. Here on day 2. Salt Lake's nice. I didn't take a whole lot of footage of Nebraska and southern Wyoming because, well, it's Nebraska and southern Wyoming. There's not a whole lot to show you off of I-80. Not too much, at least. Yeah, we'll keep plugging along. Checking out Utah here. It's beautiful. Beautiful country. Different than what I'm used to. Lot of traffic on the road these days. I don't get on the interstate much. Kind of stay put there in Nebraska, so I'm used to the country roads, not these wide open ones. But keep trucking along here. I like this Toyota. Nice little car. Handles well. Got a little cooler there. Got my computer, my laptop. That's where my map directions are. I'm not reading and playing on it, I promise. Although I could play some games later at the hotel. Yeah, we'll be trucking along. I'll probably spend the rest of the day here in Utah and stop once we get into Nevada. And then the last leg of our journey on the third day, that'll take us through Nevada down to Reno. We should be at the show. All right. We'll touch base with you when I'm in Nevada. All right, see you then. So we've been driving later into the evening here. So we coming into getting close to Nevada. Sunshine State. Silver, isn't it the Silver State? Can't rep. There we go. Welcome to Nevada as the sun sets here. Been in Nevada a couple times. You can see it's mostly desert. Here in the northern part of the state. Not too much to see. I was wanting to get footage of the Great Salt Lake, but unfortunately we took the southern bypass around the city, and you have to take the northern side to get to the lake. So we'll keep trucking along here. I plan on stopping here just a little bit, grabbing some dinner, and maybe finding a hotel room along the highway here. I'm sure there's something for the weary traveler. But we'll touch base with you tomorrow and our last leg of our journey. Be able to see as they call Reno, the biggest little city in the world. Right. Talk to you then. Well, we find our last day starting off from Winnemucca. That's a fun word to say. Winnemucca, Nevada. Stayed the night here at the Sunset Motel. We're going to be heading to Reno, a couple hundred miles, give or take. And we'll be heading that way. Traffic here. Got our last leg of the trip. Shouldn't take us too long. Cisco. Truck traffic on the roads here. Seeing a whole lot of grain haulers though. And again, not really a Winnemucca, not really a big time farming operation
Get
here.
Ready to turn right.
Seen a couple ranches, but not a whole lot of agriculture. There was a winery
Turn right.
Off the road there. Saw a couple tractors. It's for agriculture. Haven't seen a whole lot here in northern Nevada. I think it's a booming agricultural center.
Get ready to turn right.
Abandoned truck there. That looks like an insurance job. That's what it looks like to me.
Turn
where
right.
your buddy steals the truck and then burns it out. They do an insurance claim. Yep, I know what's happened. Guys that did it. Alrighty, back up here on the interstate. So we finish our trip down to Reno. Hopefully we see some nice views down there. Never been to Reno. Been to Las Vegas, but I can't say I've ever been to Reno. Don't know how much different it is. I'm sure they've got casinos and other things. So we can get into Reno, turn the GoPro back on, take some shots there. Alright, see you in just a minute. Well, we made it! That's right, we are coming in to the great little city of Reno. There was the city limit sign. Excited to see Reno. Like to see it at night. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see at night. happy we just got here because I haven't seen a gas station for a while, and the fuel light came on 30 miles ago. So definitely be happy to stop and see some things. Pretty lake over there. Beautiful little town. We'll be heading north of town here.
Go straight on.
As the GPS just said, we gotta go straight. Take a peek down there, Main Street. It's a big hotel there. Bet you it's a hotel casino, something like. Oh, they got a couple of those casinos here. It is Nevada. They have casinos everywhere. They have casinos in the gas station. I have to say I played some slots. Played a few slots. Construction at work. Big crane. Pretty cool. I know, I'm just diddling along. The locals here probably like, get out of the way, yokel.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm gonna be taking my exit here. Reading, Carson
Exit
City.
right.
But we will be just heading north here, just a little out of town. Once I get to the convention center, I'll check in with you, and it'll be great. I hope they got a pretzel
Turn
place. Really looking forward to one of those pretzels. Hungry, stretch my legs, get something to drink, and look at some tractors. Alright, talk to you in just a second. Well, we made it here north of Reno, Nevada, to the Western Farm Machinery Show. So we get ready to check out some awesome equipment, man. This place has been to bigger, but this is pretty nice. All kinds of equipment. Looks like we got some buildings and stuff over there. Got all the flags out. Got some equipment up. We're in Washoe County, Nevada. Like I said, just north of Reno. And it is hot. Beautiful country, though. Nice place. Got to do a lot of irrigation here to do some farming because it's warm. I don't think they get a whole lot of rain here. But yeah, let's tell you what, we'll walk around outside, and then we'll take a trip inside and take a look at some things. Let's go ahead and this big beast. Look at this thing. Got an 8900 Lexion. Got a big corn head. What's that one? 6. Is that 12 row? It's a nice machine there. I'd like to get in one of those one day. Take it for a ride. I've never been in the class. You know, we're John Deere guys here in Nebraska. Some cotton. Something I don't know anything about. I know what happens because I got a shirt on, but I don't know much about that. Case picker, of course. You can't have green at a show without some red. You know, the fellows at Case, you know, think they can handle some competition. JCB. So look at this thing. What is Zone? It's a brand I'm not very familiar with. I know they're pretty big over in Europe, South America. States don't know too well. That's an interesting machine. Self-propelled sprayer. It's boom. But looks like you have dry tank on the back too. Wow. That is very interesting. It's a dual. You have both your dry application and wet. Huh. Pretty handy thing there. There's a Hardy. There's a couple. There's one or two of those. See out where I'm at. Big Hardy sprayer. Thing's a beast. Look at that. Cover a lot of ground with that bad boy, and it's quick too. I can cover a lot of acres with that. John Deere, so really happy with it. Let's see what we got over here. Already having too much fun. We haven't even looked inside yet. We got this little JCB set up. Not a whole lot of people around. I was hoping to see some more folks, but must be all eating. Or that's the great thing about these little conventions. They have some great food. Fast track there, 20. Pretty sure JCB holds the record for the fastest tractor in the world. Is in road speed. I think that's the case. Skid steer here. Forest Master set up there. It's bucket. This must be one of the local dealers because they got Banatu here. Here's some trailers. Ah, got a Wilson. I really like the dumps. Just can't use them where we're at. Fortunately, we our grain towers where we're at just really conducive to the dump styles. It's animal trade. A lot of beef, cattle, a few pigs. I've seen a couple of these around home, mostly with pigs. Right. See a whole cattle out there, but a couple pig farms in the area. What is this? A Load King? Yep, it's a Load King. Another belly dump. 3-axle. It's interesting. See those in the States. Usually you see the 2 axles. Interesting. Oh, that looks familiar. Some J&M stuff. Yeah, we've got this this exact wagon. Ours is in black, of course. Really happy with it. Love that. It's a 1,400 bushel auger wagon. It's exactly what we use on the farm. Looks like you got a 680 bushel gravity dump. Used to have a couple of those. It's auger wagons now. J&Ms. Some gravity wagons. It's looking wagon. Oh, some stuff here. Got a couple loaders over here. Holland, yeah. Holland W190. It's a big loader. They've got one of those. City has one of those. Saw it out when they were loading salt. You sure that's the new Holland they have here? Kloss. Kind of making its way into the United States. Kloss. So popular over in Europe. Kind of gaining ground here in the U.S. Some high quality stuff from what I heard. Some nice looking tractor. Look at those beasts. Like that's a nice looking rig right there. Look at that. The Dude's Farm 8340 Warrior. It's a salesman. I'd like to talk to him about this thing. That's nice. Do a little reading in that. Jump up. Side here. Let's take a look. So I'm gonna fire the keys are in it. Quiet. Like that. So, somebody. Oh, thought I saw a salesman. It's looking right there. Wow. Dude's Farm Warrior. E340. That. Another 9340. Warrior Edition. Oh, look at that. It's a nice looking tractor. A big set of duals. Those really aren't set up for row crop. I'm not sure what they'll do with them things, but yeah, that's a beauty. Look at that. So we got here GSI. Nice GSI bin. We got a couple of those and a Bronc. Well, those look real pretty popular. GSI, Brock. There's a couple other bins. What's this brand over here? Oh, I've read about this. There's an engineer by the name of GTX. That's what he goes by. He makes this amazing stuff for the farm. These display boards kind of give you an idea what you're working with. Here. FI. Sorry, the phone was beeping there, folks. Must be Dad asking me what I'm looking at. FI, that's interesting. These grain boards, these are pretty cool. Give you a readout of what's in there. What's this thing here? Silo system, what is that? That's a fermenting silo. Huh. Put your grass, your chaff, things of that nature in. It's into the silage. Now I've seen like the big harvest stores. This is something different. Must be a liquid output. I know as that stuff ferments, you get a collection, some liquid. I don't know much about it, but it's interesting. You pump it out. Pretty neat setup. This GTX guy makes some nice stuff. A mad scientist engineer. Look at this stuff. So feed mixers. Exactly what those are. Yeah, so you got your inputs there. Forage mixer. Oh, so that's for cattle. It's like you sure what those icons mean. I'm sure it tell you in the book, but it's a nice mixers there. What we got here? Must be another kind of feed mixer. These look like crop cons. They must have brought these in on a truck. Almost look like the size of a container. You probably just bring them in and drop them. Got here. Huh. Pig food mixer. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff there. Looks like you got some grains, some root crops. Looks like something like soybeans, maybe sunflowers. Again, not my wheelhouse, but that's pretty interesting stuff there. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's the RI. I think is that RI? FI. FI is the name of that company. I have to keep a watch for those. That's some high quality stuff there. I'm starting to sweat. I've been out in the sun a little bit too long. It is warm here. I'm gonna make my way inside and grab a snack, grab a pretzel or something. Look at the rest of the show. Back. Well, I was able to grab a snack, talk to some of the John Deere folks. Fent there. Nice pictures they got. Echo, Fent. Yeah, what? Massey Ferguson, Challenger, Fent. They're all Echo. Same tractor. Just a different color on them. Let's get out here onto the floor and see what's going on. Jump over to the John Deere wing real quick. I was talking to the John Deere guys. I wanted to look at one of these 9RXs. We may be running a demo on this. I'm going to talk to the local dealership and see if I can get one of these out in the field. Put them on TV. I'll make them famous. I'm sure they'll for a few hours. It's a big 9RX with the tracks. I like those. It's a real nice looking tractor. I like that. That's nice. Got 8R. Some big floaters on them. Them big Goodyears. Big tires. Set up a little different than our row crop setup. These floaters. It's really good for soil compaction, I hear. Floaters. A 6M. That's a great hay tractor right there. A lot of people using those now for grass work. Efficient. Great fuel mileage. Great fuel use, low consumption. We're real happy with grass work, at least in our area. 8RT, yep. 345. Neil Farmer runs a track, doesn't he, like that? Up there in Minnesota. The track we run is the J&M wagon. Tracks, you know, they have their pluses and minuses. They seem to do really well until they get really cold. That mud and stuff gets in there and freezes up. Some people have had some problems with those tracks. That real cold weather, so I'm not sure how that'd work for us. It's a nice beast, look at that. 790. Different than our setup. Great harvester though. Great harvester. I'm a little partial to the John Deere stuff though, so The other thing we want to maybe get a demo on is that Pro Till. This is kind of more of a speed disc. So you're supposed to be able to run it a little higher, break up that residue, break up them corn stalks. Definitely try that out. Maybe we'll talk them into getting the 9RX and that Pro Till. I want to also take a look at I haven't seen one here at the show, but a Grizzly disc. I've heard a lot of really good things about that Grizzly. And check that. That's a 7R. There you go. Set up some real crop there. Looks familiar. Looks like just like what we got at home. Smart Choice boxes. Yeah. Yeah, that looks real similar to what we got. Got the tracks on it. This planer. Great planer. Let's go into the center here. I was taking a look at this cloth stuff. Don't know much about it. Again, this dual setup, I don't know how well that worked for us, but it's looking great. Here, look at them butterflies. Them things are. I never can realize how big those mowers are until you get up close and personal. Man, they can cover a lot of ground. Look at them. This little 10. I don't know. Maybe to bring them in here to the building, but I don't think there's enough horsepower in that power plant to pull those. And the one up front. Cover a lot of grass with that. It's baler there. Nice cloth baler. Again, a little 410. Guess that's what they're just moving stuff around. Thousands here. It's a nice looking. It's a big beast. Look at that thing. Some weight with it. Alright, it's kicking 400. Closer to 500. That over here. And I don't know. Yeah, we'll look at the case stuff. Just picking on the red, you know. Partial to the green. If I see red, I leave it in the shed. That's what I was always taught. No, just joking. Got the case quad track. Real popular tractor all over the United States. I think Jay Leno got to drive one of those once. Magnum. The AFS, that's their field science, I think. I think that's kind of their software program. Keeps track of everything for you. Just getting real important. John Deere has a really nice software suite. I'm sure Case has one too. Farmers putting a lot of money into technology advancements. Improves efficiency, improving yield, decreasing cost. Important. It's real tight margins that we're on. 270 Optum. It's more of a European style tractor. More East Coast style. I don't know. We really don't run those in Nebraska. This is more what I see close to home. It's a big 380 CVT track on the back. That's a different combination. You got row crop duals up front and a track on the back. Jump up. That thing sounds like. Can't say it, but that's that blue juice. Ugh. Not too bad, folks. Very nice rig here. It's not green, but it ain't bad. Folks, John Deere doesn't see me in this thing. Jump out, get caught. Little Maxim. It's a pretty nice, neat little tractor. Look at that. Got the Stoll forks on it. Stoll, they're kind of the name in loader attachments. Everybody carries their stuff, so let's make our way over to the next wing of the building here. The older convention center, but it's nice. It's been something else before. They got this little garage area. north of Reno, Washoe County, Nevada. My first time here. I've got some New Holland rigs, T8, T7, again, real popular tractors, T6, 5 too. It's like a 5, 6, 7, 8. Got a big one too. I think I saw one out. Forage harvester. Again, something I don't know very much about, but those folks making corn silage. It's a real important piece of equipment for them. New Holland's fairly popular. There's the little T5. That's another great tractor. Another great grass working tractor. I know a lot of folks at municipal places run these T6s for road mowing. See a lot of those. A lot of the T6s and the 6 Series John Deere. See a lot of those. Although classic New Holland roll belt. Tell you what, you go out east, you see a lot of these roll belts. A lot of them. Skid steer here. What brand is that? Bradco? I've seen that kind of one. Skid steer. At the gateway. Really need a decent skid steer. We usually use the old John Deere 4240. The bucket on it. That's usually so. Coon. Again, this is gaining a lot of ground here in the States. Coon, Pottinger. A lot of those European companies are making a lot of waves here in the States with their implements. Nice stuff though. Disco. It's like a seating option though. Seating, rising. See did. It's a baler with a wrapper on the back. Baler. It's big squares there. It's like something with cattle work. I'm not quite sure. That looks like, was that a feed mixer? Some kind of mixers or bale shredders. I don't know anything about that stuff. Nice little setup here from Coon though. Let's make our way out here. There's some big stuff. I like looking at the big stuff. It's Krone. Again, another company gaining a lot of popularity in the States. Big M. Look at that thing. Tell you, you need a lot of cattle. Be cutting a lot of grass to put that kind of money down for that thing. Look at that. Bet you that's a $500,000 rig. Easily. That much, man. It's another big forage harvester, big Krone. Big monster too, look at that thing. Big X. So you got the big M, big X. They like making stuff big there. Krone does. Alright, what else we got? We're kind of coming to the end here of the tour. Didn't take the trailer. Okay. At New Holland. That's a big CR-10-9. That's a beast. You see a lot of those. I've seen quite a few of those, especially when you get into the wheat areas. Twin rotor. New Holland seems to do really well with your cereal grains. I heard a lot of folks really love that, and the big draper. Those New Hollands. This rig. There it is. Look at that big blue beast. Thing is nice, man. Look at that triples. Wow, you gotta be pulling some weight up inside this thing though. Yeah. Feel a rumble. Not near as loud as the old ones though. Different place for exhaust there. Different. Take over there. Huh. Okay, cut it off here. It's the New Holland T9. What's this thing? Oh, that's one of them tree harvester things. I've watched them YouTube videos. Those are pretty cool. Must be some folks in the timber business here. Pretty cool. Look at these things. Look like beasts from mythology. Look at that thing. Well, it is a scorpion. Look at that. Look at this thing. This big red thing. You know what that's for? Case. Sugarcane? Why would they have a sugarcane harvester here in the Nevada? I don't even think they do sugarcane anywhere on the West Coast, do they? Ah, them boys in red just want to show off their stuff. That is a pretty cool piece of equipment, though. Look at that. Different. There's a big ideal. Gaining a lot of popularity here. That's Agco, Fendt, Challenge. You can get them in pretty much any brand you, but they're all the same. Pretty much the same. Big 9T. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. It's about 600,000. I cut a check for that. Dad will be real happy. So we got it. Oh, kind of back to the beginning. Again, I had a great time here at the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the road trip. I hope you enjoyed the time visiting the show. I had a lot of fun. I think I'm going to make my way back down to Reno, maybe over to Vegas. Play some slot machines. Sit around the pool for a little bit. Enjoy this warm weather. It's still pretty cold at home. Probably won't be getting into the fields probably for about another 4 weeks. As soon as the air temperature warms up and the ground warms up, we'll be able to definitely get out in the fields and start getting some work done. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a wonderful time at the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage from there. We didn't get to see Reno at night, but we should be coming up on the bright lights of Vegas here just momentarily. Hopefully I'll be singing Winner, Winner, Chicken Dinner tonight. Plan on staying at one of the casinos, doing some gambling, hanging out by the pool. Got a few days off. Told Dad I'd hang out for a while. There it is. It's coming into
Keep
Vegas
right,
here.
And then exit right.
It's Vegas, half a mile. Heck yeah! I'm excited. Haven't had a vacation in a while, so really looking
Exit
forward
right.
to it. Tell you what, why I got the GoPro mounted here. Let's hit up the old Vegas Strip, see if we can see anything fun.
Turn right.
Fight through traffic here. Traffic really hadn't been too bad the whole time. It is the casinos. I'm kind of excited. Four Jacks Casino. Senior rates. Donut place. I know I'm going to be leaving town with a whole lot less money than I came here with. I never plan on winning, but it's fun. I play a little slots, some blackjack, but I do like to sit down at the poker table, play some Texas Hold'em, see how that works out. Y'all can wish me luck.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Up here on the right. Looking place there. Big casino.
Turn left.
Going left. We're going down the strip. That's my plan, at least. Right down through there. See all the big places. Red Wolf Hotel and Casino. My favorite Circus. I really stand there.
Go straight on.
Yeah. It's Vegas, baby.
Go straight on.
Watch what I'm doing. Getting a little excited, seeing all the sights. And I thought it'd be more hopping here. It is Tuesday night though. Bet you it'll pick up on the weekend. Paris, Paris there.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Just keep going straight on.
Go straight on.
Always find our way whenever we get there. Yeah. Happening down there, that's Paris. Down that way. Yeah. Like a trip to Vegas. Tell you what. Well, I'm going to find a casino. This 93 right there. Yeah, that Highway 93 casino. Stay there. Take a right up here and work our way around. Hopefully find a place to have fun here in Vegas. Hope you enjoyed the video. May not have one out next
Go
week.
Straight on.
Depends on when I get home. Definitely depends on when I get home.
Okay, let's
from my
find a
trip
new
here.
route.
But
Keep
you
left.
enjoyed this one. I had
and
a
then
lot of fun.
turn left. Finding a new route.
She needs to be quiet, doesn't she?
Keep left and then turn left.
Should have turned the GPS off. All right. Thanks for
Turn
watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. See you on the farm.